There ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay. I got mouths to I almost went a month without doing one of these. Felt peaceful. But as I always say, the football gods show no mercy. They show none to the Indianapolis Colts. Their only solace is that this is the first game Jeff Saturday will coach on a Saturday. To say that this season has been a disaster is like saying Baltimore hates the Irsay family. It's a given. Now on the fringe of elimination, there was little hope for them against the Minnesota Vikings. Their season has been the epitome of cardiac. Nothing but tight game after tight game after tight game. And it usually comes down to the wire. It's been a great year in comparison to previous ones, but nothing's ever easy. Not even the chance to lock up the NFC North with a win. Minnesota's only favored by 3. This is at home, against a doormat. There are plenty of reasons for it. Mainly the fact that they have a negative point differential and got crushed against Detroit and Dallas earlier in the year. But that's just spitballing. There's plenty to enjoy with a Saturday matinee game. Now let's see how this game plays. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! What in Sam hell have I just walked into? Most of us forgot there was a game and suddenly the entire world's gone to shit. It's 17-0 in the blink of an eye. And it's only getting worse. Kirk Cousins is tripping over himself. Himself! They keep going for it on 4th down. And they keep failing. They're faking punts and they're failing. And he doesn't even have to do all that much. Just stand there and watch as the Vikings set themselves on fire whenever they have the ball. The suspect defense can only do so much. They're forcing the Colts to settle for field goals. You think things can't get worse when it's 23-0? Oh yeah, it does. Try what should be a fumble return for a touchdown called dead by means of ref ball. And the Vikes don't get possession. And then the cascade quickly becomes deadly. A pick six. A pick six! Come on, Kirk, this shit wasn't even your fault, and now even you're going to shit! This is a disaster. A complete disaster. The Vikings are revealing themselves to be total frauds in real time. One of the worst first halves I have ever seen out of a football team. Minnesota is stunned. Not the team, the whole damn state. They've been numb to pain by this team before, but this is something new. It's an outright collapse. 33-0 at the end of the first half. Dear God. After such moments, you would think this would be the end of such a tragedy. However, we don't understand the will of the gods. There are methods to their madness, and they save their greatest punishments for one man. His name is Matt Ryan. Almost 6 years ago, he had to witness a 28-3 lead crumble in front of his eyes on the biggest stage in football. He had to take blame for something that wasn't really his fault. Nothing was done to deserve it. The gods choose their toughest men to fight their hardest battles. Here they would do it again. No one knew it at the time, but they would be seeing the beginnings of the greatest comeback in NFL history. It starts out simple enough. A taunting penalty here, an offensive drive there, a long bomb to KJ Osborne to get into the red zone and finally score some damn points. Touchdowns are needed, but they'll need a lot to go right. Indy going on a 3-and-out is a good start. Prepare yourself, Matt Ryan, for Kirk Cousins drank his Gatorade before halftime. Just like that horrifying game you were a part of, you will lead them to a field goal. And merely that. Minnesota must continue the comeback. The Colts must break repeatedly against the onslaught of a Viking invasion. There is no stopping it. It can only continue. CJ Ham is the man who makes it 36-14, but it's the end of the third. How do you piss away a 22-point lead in 15 minutes? Simple. Indy's offense lays an egg. It's no longer your time, Matt. It's Captain Kirk's moment to cook. On another methodical, outstanding drive headed into the fourth. Justin Jefferson is now his main target. Touchdown, Vikings. The Colts must bow to their greatness, and they will with another quick drive. They aren't even burning clock. It's almost as if they're handing them the game.
Jefferson understands what's at stake. Cousins does as well as he loads it up and throws an interception.
Never mind. Throwing a fly ball to left field because Jalen Reagor doesn't give a fuck should be enough to end it, right? Right, Colts? You didn't. What the fuck? Predictably, Minnesota skull chants their way down the field with haste, ending with a touchdown to Adam Thielen. The improbable has happened. It's a one-score game. In their awe of such an accomplishment, Indy celebrates by fumbling the ball away for a touchdown. Wait, it was called dead? Why the hell did they do that? The ref shaved at least 14 points from the Vikings today. Can you not be fucking ass? Maybe then the Vikes wouldn't have had to rely on Kirk Cousins. Running. No such luck. Now, Indy, can you manage to survive or are you useless? You're useless. Great. It's not like you're gonna put a bow on this in one play, right?
They're going to set up the screen with Dalvin Cook and let him chew up the yards. Dalvin Cook! There he goes! Dalvin Cook is going to be caught up with blockers inside the 5. Touchdown!
There's no need to go further here. A 33-point comeback. The largest comeback in NFL history. And it's so fitting for both teams. This game was pure Colts and pure Vikings at the same time. It did go to overtime. Minnesota did end up winning both this and the NFC North, but it has them reeking of fraudulence. Being down 33-0 to one of the worst teams in football? You're lucky you were playing the shitty Colts. Then again, that's why they call it Any Given Saturday, because you can shit on Indy any chance you get. Fuck this game.
And the kick is good. It's a winner at US Bank Stadium.
They're both losers! Losers!